Hey guys, it's Handmade Jewelry again, or Spirit of Twilight, or Celestial Twilight. There's been a lot of things going on, and I'm sorry I haven't been doing any YouTube videos lately just because of all these changes that's been happening. So, I kind of want to fill you guys in on what's going on. So let's talk about that. Okay, so I've had a lot of problems with my web hosting companies lately. I've been through three of them. I have transferred domains. I have lost domains for 60 days, 90 days because of the ICANN policy. If you don't know what an ICANN policy is, it's where they assign a domain to a particular hosting company for X amount of days. It's normally 60. Even if, and I've come to find this out by writing to them, even if you have issues with the hosting company as to where they're not living up to their end of the bargain of what they promised and what you purchased, you still have to wait that time frame. So right now I'm running under Spirit of Twilight. I am canceling, or I have canceled Zenmaju.com. That's gone. But Spirit of Twilight is active on Facebook and on the website, spiritoftwilight.com. So, anyway, that was the big thing that's been going on, is I've been skipping around between different hosting companies, and I tried two. I ended up coming back to my original because I can control everything on what I do with WordPress and various different add-on applications that you could use through them. Many people don't like that because you have to kind of play around to see which ones work for you and which ones don't, and what developers have kept their apps up to date and who hasn't, and it can be a mess. It really can. I've actually had a site about 2 years ago go down on me because of an extension, and it was due to a developer not updating their app. So anyway, with other people, they like to use Wix or they like to use Squarespace. I did give a couple of those a try. Unfortunately, they did not give me what I wanted. Let me rephrase that. They did not meet my expectations based on what I thought they were going to do. So in the long run, they ended up being a lot more expensive. Probably I would have been spending $75 a month at minimum. So it wasn't a good thing. As to where right now, I paid for 3 years in advance, and I'm not paying that much a month when you break it down at all. Probably a year, $75 a year if you break it all down. But anyway, excuse me. Other changes that have been going on is I've rediscovered minimalism, and that's something that I kind of automatically or happened to fall into many years ago. I enjoyed it a lot because I didn't have many things, and as you can see, the background now is much cleaner compared to what it used to be. Everything is painted. It's a lot different in here. But other than that, with my practice, I didn't like my practice and the way that it was going. I have way too much stuff, and I'm talking stuff as in so many crystals, so many things that I sell, because I sell handmade jewelry and candles and tarot accessories on my website. Well, I have so much of it that it's really hard to keep track of a proper inventory. So, with that being said, and also with all the herbs, flowers, candles, bullet journals, journals, you name it, tarot card decks. I have way too much of it. So I really started to feel that weight on my shoulders, and that's where the whole idea of minimalism came back in. As some of you know, I used to be Buddhist, and I still am for the most part, but I do practice witchcraft, green witch, pretty much. So I have 86, 89 plants around the house, inside and out, that I planted in their own pots. I have a plethora of teas, teas and herbs and flowers, as I mentioned before. I have crystals like you would not believe, but the only reason why I have most of these crystals is so I can make my handmade jewelry and sell that, which I'm going to start making rings again. I haven't been to any vendor fairs because of the pandemic, but hopefully that'll change in the near future too. Other things that have changed is I've been very concerned about my health. I quit vaping about a month and a half ago, maybe, yeah. And I'm on the patch, but I also started walking, and I'm talking not just going outside and walking around the neighborhood. I'm talking cardio, fast-paced walking. I was doing it for a mile and a little over a mile, and then I started doing it over 2 miles, 3 to 5 days a week, and I feel so much better. For some reason, I was in a state of depression, anxiety, all those things were getting to me, so I just looked at what I was doing currently, which was the vaping. The vaping was causing anxiety. The vaping was causing breathing issues. I've been diagnosed with asthma. Well, I don't have bad asthma as much as I did compared to when I was vaping. I don't even use my inhalers all that much anymore. But also, as some of you may know as well, I have a food allergy to wheat, and that could be very hard to get around when you're looking for healthful or healthy things to eat, especially pre-prepared items. Veggie burgers, which I love veggie burgers. Not necessarily the Impossible Burger, Beyond Meat. They're okay. I prefer to stay away from the Impossible Burger just because of all the genetic modified soy that they put in there and all those chemicals. But Beyond Meat is really good. I like it, but it's still processed. So I prefer to get things like from Dr. Prager's or from Mary's. You can find them at Whole Foods and Walmart and Publix if you live in the South. But yeah, I have to find ones without wheat. And that can be terribly hard because I don't eat a lot of meat to begin with. At least I used to not eat a lot of meat to begin with. And I'm eating more now than what I had. So I'd be feeling better about that too. But most of the breads and alternate products like pancake mixes and even the flours that are gluten-free, which I have to eat, they're not good for you. They're filled with, just processed foods and processed grains or processed whatever, and it's just not good for you. So I was not feeling well for a while, and the depression started kicking in like crazy. The anxiety was out the door and nuts. It really was. So I had to learn how to take control of them again. So anyway, back to the whole minimalist thing. I have decided that I'm going to be doing more minimalist videos on this channel just because I think that a lot of us need to learn how to really practice without all the stuff. I mean, you could have your tools, you could have your candles, you could have your your tarot cards, you can have your robes, you can have your cloth for your altar, you can have all those things that you need, your crystals, whatever. But when it accumulates too much, it starts to make you wonder, where did my practice go? It's just sitting all around me and I'm not using it. So what the heck? Many of you may know also that I do oils. I make oils, sprays, so on and so forth. I have a video on this channel how to make moon water with essence of, I believe it was lavender, and there was one with rose, and there was one with rosemary, I believe. There was a cleaning one with vinegar. But anywho, I haven't been doing a lot of that lately. So stuff's been sitting around getting old and I have to throw it away eventually, which is something I don't want to do. But I have a lot of fabrics too, because I do make the tarot cloth accessories, the tarot wrap accessories. It's just stuff and it's driving me crazy. When I was younger, I used to be just, what I have is what I need, and what I need is what I have, and that's good for me. That's like when I just bought a car in 2019. I didn't go out and buy a luxury vehicle like most people do. I didn't go out and buy even a standard size vehicle. I went out and bought a Chevy Spark, which is a tiny itty bitty little jelly bean of a thing, with not a lot of room, but it was something that fit my budget, it fit my lifestyle, it works for me and, my husband Will, he has his own channel, but, it works for us. Plus, Will has a crossover. He has a Honda, so if we need to haul something or move something, we have his car, but he also uses that for work. So, anywho, I just wanted to touch base with you guys and let you know of what's going on lately, because it's been a hot minute or two since I actually put a video out there, and I just wanted to catch up and say hi and see how everybody's doing. But anyway, if you do like this channel, as I know 20 of you do, I have 20 subscribers. Trying to get up to 100 at least, but I have 20. Thank you for that. 20 subscribers, and if you do like these videos that I do make, please click on like and please click on subscribe, just to help my algorithm with YouTube and getting in my face and other people's feeds and other people's YouTube rabbit holes, if you would. But anyway, I guess I will talk to you soon. That's it for now. Take care.